Good morning, welcome to Wednesday. Thank you, Mrs. H. I can name every one of them. Frida, Elsie, no. Roses. There we go, that's how clever I am. Alright, so we're having an Arko shave. I fancied quite a, what's the word? Back to basics, something I started off with. I love these simple, that's the word, simple shaves. So inside the Big Shave Scuttle, there is a little bit of water. You'll see it in the base there. There's a bit of Arko pressed in, and I've just bloomed it, just wet it slightly. It's not enough to give me a pre-shave because I'm going to use some oil, but if you listen, hot water in there. Razor is the Parker adjustable injector razor, the Parker adjustable injector razor. I've used it before, or even a picture of it on the box there, and there it is. So if you see there, it goes from 1 up to 5. It's on number 1 at the minute, so we'll turn that. So it's on number 5 now, most aggressive. We'll start on there, that's what it looks like. I have brought this injector just in case this blade needs changing, and we'll do it as we film, but it should be okay. I've only used it once, I think. So that's the razor, that's the soap bowl, and I'm going to stick with Parker. I'm going to use I don't use these often. The Parker brush comes in this, and this is a black badger brush, pure black badger brush. Now black badger is said to be the stiffest and the most coarse of all badger hair, so it could have what we'd relate to as was a scratchy feel to it, but this feels okay. Now the only thing is it's an ivory marbled handle. It's like glass, really, very heavy, with a mirror type base chrome. They state this is a 22mm knot. I have my doubts about that, because if you look at this brush, it might be, well, this might be, it looks roughly the same, don't they? As in size. I hope you can see that. And this is a 26mm. So it's not a 22, but unless it's grown, maybe. Anyway, we'll just let that soak in the sink for a minute, like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to lather this up, and then I'm going to add some Arko shaving cream to it, just to make it a bit more, not that it needs it, but just to be different. I've got it, use it. So that's what we'll do. We'll wet the face, dry it, pre-shave some oil, and then we'll get going lathering. I usually soak a badger, or a boar I was going to say, for about 10 minutes in warm to hot tap water, but I haven't today. We'll leave it do that, so it'll be just as good. A couple of squirts. I love the scent on this oil. So how are you keeping in yourself? Alright, I hope so. How's your week going so far? You're halfway through it, if it's not going so good. And if it is going good, fantastic. Right, put the lid back on there. Okay, so as I say, it's not even wet enough, it's just a wet puck. That makes sense. So I'm just going to squeeze that so it's wet, but it's not dripping. And we'll get going. Straight away, Arko never fails. I haven't used a badger for a while. Oh, I've had a bit of a change on the shelf there, the bottom shelf. I've taken the Mrs H tidied in here a bit the other day, and my shaving bowls have got a new home under the sink, so I've put some aftershaves there. The blue one and the yellow one at the end is not what it looks like, the yellow one. It is lemon all seasons cologne, and the blue one is aspen, Lucky Tiger aspen, which I've decanted from the plastic bottles into them. Just a bit of colour, something different. They won't stay there. I'll probably move them on. So this is good enough as it is, but as I said, we're going to add just a bit of the shaving cream. I'll show you that now. That'll do. So now we look like that. Lovely. Oof, look at this. The ice cream man's here. Holy smoke. This is a proper. That'll do. If that doesn't make you want to shave, nothing will. Isn't that beautiful? Right, here we go. And I tell you, I've left this shirt on because it's due in the wash, so it doesn't matter if there's a bit of soap on it. Well, in fact, it'll help the wash, won't it? This brush feels, I can feel the odd sort of scratchy hair, but for the most part of it, it's quite soft. That's lovely. Right, that can go. So a single-edged shave today. Look at this. Keep tidy, Paul. Come on. Okay. So we'll heat up the Parker adjustable injector. Here we go. First pass. Yeah, that feels nice. God, the whiskers there. They need some strange noises sometimes. Here we go, that's lovely. You're having a shave today? Needed a good shave, you know. This number 5, this is the most aggressive setting. And you can feel it, but it's not overexposed, if that makes sense. It's not really aggressive. And these are all my opinions for me, obviously. It may be different for you. Or as I say in the shaving world, your mileage may vary. Can you hear silly noises? Must be going nuts. We've had some showery weather over the weekend. and Monday. And then yesterday, especially in the afternoon, the sun came out. It's lovely. That's nice. That is nice. Oh, I missed the old Arko. We'll use another one. We'll use good old faithful, good old favourite. Soon is what do you call it? Palm olive. That's what we'll use. Just missed a bit here. Look at this. Better. Right, now try and keep this a bit lower because it was a long video last time, wasn't it? We'll go to number, I'll tell you what, we'll go number 4. We won't go too far. If you can see that, number 4. Lovely warm lather. Because of the hot water. Nice in the winter this. It's not cold at all, but I fancied, because I was using the Big Shave Scuttle, I thought I'll use it as it's intended to be used. So I think it's music, that sort of the droney sound I can hear. Somebody's got music on. Because it is, obviously it's not Sunday 7 o'clock here as I film. Wednesday, it's Tuesday evening. Right. Obviously, otherwise the video would be live, wouldn't it? If you watched this 7 AM. Right, cross the growth. Using the Parker adjustable injector. You can hear it, can you? Keep it nice and clean. There's a bit of weight to it. The base of its plastic handle is sort of half and half. It's nice. Feels nice in the hand. I'll tell you what I'm having as you watch this today in my sandwiches in work. Well, they're not sandwiches actually, they're we call them baps. Some people call them barms, round, you know, like where you'd put a hot dog in, but they're not cut. They're called Tiger. There's some sort of coating on them, and I love it. You can buy the bread the same, and it makes lovely toast and things like that. Cheese on toast. Anyway, so I've got 2 of them baps, a bit of butter, salted butter on them, and some German salami. Lovely. I haven't had that for a long time. Just something different and as a change. And some 2, they're like peaches, but they're flat. I don't know what you call them. They are like, I think they're peaches with that sort of, well, like if you imagine a peach, but it's been flattened. Beautiful things. I have 2 of them. And always take a litre of water out with me. That's lovely slickness, very, very slick. The cream and the soap mix well, and they it's very, very creamy, very slick, and it has that sort of unique Arko scent, if you like. Not strong, not strong. Again, for me, obviously. So it's getting to use things you've got, and if you let this hobby, as we call it now, I have bought a couple of things this last week. They should arrive the end of this week, I think, or into next week. But the point is, you don't have to buy new things all the time. Otherwise, it does get expensive, you know, and you got to be careful, because we've got bills to pay, haven't we? Right, we'll take it just to number 3 now. Just taking it down stage by stage. Really nice. So we're going against the growth now. Why I told you what I'm having. I tell you what I'm eating Sunday. I tell you what I'm having for work now. It's a nice razor. Yeah, this is the second use, I think, for this blade, if I remember rightly. Have I used it once or twice? Well, it might be third use, actually. 2 or 3 anyway, second or third. It's very audible, but it feels fine. Which of the feather, is it? Oh, feather, it could be, feather. Feather adjustable, is it? I think, if I'm right. I think I'm right. That razor puzzles me, because it's an adjustable razor, but it's expensive to buy. And it's, when you get it, it feels cheap. It's, you know, it doesn't feel expensive. But it shaves okay. You know, there's nothing, you're not wasting your money. But when I got out, when the package arrived, I've had it a long time now, and you think you paid that, and it doesn't feel worth that. Does that make sense? It feels... Wow. Nice. Yeah, I've got a couple of Turkish products. Well, I don't know, I've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4 items coming. And they're what the, well, they're supposed to be what the Turkish barbers use, but I'll show you them when they arrive. Excellent for doing under the nose. And at the lip. That's nice. Right. Quite warm in here. Slickness is excellent. 3, 2, 1. Pickup time, baby. That is nice. We'll keep it on this setting 3 for pickup time. If you are having a shave, let me know what it is. Thank you. And if you're not, well, you've got plenty of time to think of what you're gonna use in your next one. The aggression on this is lovely. It's on 5 you can feel that blade obviously a bit more, but as we go down it gets less and less, but feels great, works great. That is lovely. Have we missed anyway? Just a touch. More like it. Let's cold water rinse. Cold water rinse. Pink and yellow. Oh, that's lovely. Oh. Oh, beautiful. And this is what we look like. I'm pleased with that. Feels very moisturised. Boots the Chemist, tea tree and witch hazel is getting less and less now. And found another bottle of this. Just can't help myself. I must have seen one and bought in. You know, I know I've got one at home. I don't know. It must have been on offer or something like that, because I don't know what it is. If I see something and it's on offer, even though I don't need it, still, mind you, that's why they do it, isn't it? That's why they do it. Bit of a change for the Arko Cologne. I usually have the Action, that's my favourite, but I'm going to go with the Cool because there's a little bit left in this. This is a nice scent. The only thing you've got to watch with Arko, it's quite strong, it does sting, so if you've cut yourself. Oh, that is cooling, sorry. Refreshing. Lovely. Yeah, my dad would like the Arkos. He would have screamed like a banshee probably, but and then we're going to go with the Arko. This is quite a nice one. It's a fruit Arko Nem. It's got it's like a yogurt type thing, blackberry and raspberries, and God, there's a job, you know, not to get a spoon in there and start eating, but as long as I don't attract the wasps when I go out, don't mind. Get a swarm of wasps on you. Oh, it's lovely. Nice change, really nice, very, very, oh, that's lovely. This will die down now, it's quite very slick at the minute. Give it about 20 minutes, that'll be, or less than that. That'll be sort of gone down into the skin and doing its job, and it's a good cream to use, Arko, especially the original. In the winter, it's quite thick and you have to really rub it in. Gives your face a good workout, and it gives a good protection, you know, especially on a cold windy day. Don't go on, sorry. We've used the Parker Injector adjustable razor. Really good. I think this is the second, if not third, use of the blade. We use setting 5 with the growth, first pass, setting 4 across the growth, setting 3 against the growth, and pickup time. Very nice. We've used the Parker Black Badger brush with the ivory marbled handle, heavy brush, a bit more than a 22mm knot, as it states on their website. You can feel the odd scratchy hair, but for the most of this brush, it's very, very soft, believe it or not. Worked well, really nice. The Arko shave soap, and this, as I say, the Big Shave bowl. Look at that, that's proper shaving, isn't it? It's lovely, warm, rich, creamy lather. I'm just adding a bit of this cream, really nice touch. That would be good in the week if you use, some people use a cartridge Monday to Friday, and they use DE or straights weekend when they can luxurize and enjoy themselves with proper treat shave, and that'd be good either way. Or if you double edge shave quickly in the morning, good stuff, quick. Well, maybe not, but you know what I mean. And then, we've used the pre-shave oil first. What else have we used? Water to rinse. We've used Boots the Chemist Tea Tree and Witch Hazel, Arko Cologne with the Cool, and Arko Nem, this fruit, the blackberry, raspberry, and is there strawberry in it? Maybe. It smells like a yogurt, lovely, really nice. And that's it, leave you to it. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry about the length of the last one and this, if it's gone on. Have a great week. I really appreciate you. From me and Mrs H and Millie, all the best. See you Sunday. Bye bye.